I was giving birth this morning, and that got me thinking, what is everything that we currently know about the next 4.0 update? And let me tell you guys, it is juicy. Things are already happening across the No Man's Sky space. So let's get into today's video. So our first leak is this image right here. And as you can see, it looks like they're going very heavily towards portals. You got portal materials, portal crafting, portal buildings, and portal stores. Now, is this directly to do with the portals that we already have in No Man's Sky, or is it to do with adding normal materials into the game, normal crafting, just expanding on that, expanding the building side of things as well? That is incredibly interesting. But what is even more interesting is that guy there, top left. Now, I immediately recognized the language of what it was speaking. It's Latin. Now, funnily enough, I used to study Latin a little bit back in the day. For all intents and purposes, Latin is a dead language, but I wanted to be sure, so I loaded up my Google Translator and I put in auto detect mode and I put in that exact phrase, and this is what I got. So the auto detection worked like a dream, and it came up straight away as Latin, so that confirmed that. So it's important to know that it's important, but it's a good idea. What on earth does that even mean? It's important to know that it's important, but it's a good idea. Let me know what you think about what that could possibly mean in the comment section down below. But yeah, this is just weird and crazy on so many levels. But we're not done yet, because we have some more pieces to the puzzle. So there has been massive reports that if you are playing No Man's Sky on console, especially on the PlayStation 5 or 4 side of things, then you are getting incredibly jerky multiplayer action at the minute. Multiplayer, as far as it's concerned for you guys, for a lot of people, is non-existent. Every time somebody tries to go onto multiplayer, the system crashes. If you even think about going onto multiplayer, the system crashes. Everything crashes. Why could that possibly be? Now, this was taken from a server that I'm in with some other YouTubers, and as you can see, Captain Steve has reported on this. Online discovery sources were off for me yesterday. Everything just seems to be going up to pot. Now, on my own Discord, the same issue was even reported as well. So as you can see here, Chucks the Immortal even reported that frame rate crashes soon as he lands in the anomaly. Even shared a screenshot of that crash as well. So there is no correlation between my Discord server with the people in it. They don't know what that other server is that I'm part of with the other YouTubers, so there is no direct communication between the two. So at the end of the day, it's just so coincidental that these two are having problems at the exact same time. And like I said, Captain Steve, I'll have a link to that video in the video description down below, even has that same problem, and he reported a video on that very issue. Very, very, very strange. What I think that is happening is with 4.0 literally just around the corner. We'll get onto that in just a little minute for when that is going to come out. With that just around the corner, what seems to be happening is No Man's Sky is internally fixing the multiplayer code, because it's got to integrate now the switch from being single player into multiplayer. That's my leading theory. So on the No Man's Sky, actual No Man's Sky servers, so whenever you go onto online, it's not the Xbox servers or the PlayStation servers or the PC servers, it's the ones that Hello Games have in their own facility that they're seeming to be upgrading, which is why it's knocking out things like discovery services, because that all goes to them. That doesn't go to a particular Xbox or PlayStation company. That's my leading theory behind that anyway. Let me know again what you think in the comment section down below. So just to reiterate that fact, if we have a look at this image here, it actually shows about the Switch and how it's going to be released as a single player experience. However, what it does go on to say is it will be still getting updates. That's interesting. Why do you need updates on a single player experience unless unless they are going to be fully integrating it in with the No Man's Sky online ecosystem. So full cross-platform for Xbox and PlayStation, the Switch and PC, which would explain why everybody at the minute's getting so many outages, especially if they're tinkering around with their own servers and their own code in order to implement those features. But as always with these kind of things, time will tell. Now, on to our final nail in the coffin for today. When do we think that No Man's Sky 4.0 is going to be announced and or released? So I'm going to take an educated guess. I'm going to say right now it's going to be roughly September the 24th. That's when I think that the next major No Man's Sky update is going to come out. Now, the reason I take that, and it is an educated guess, and that's only looking at the pattern from previous expeditions. When one ends, give it a few days, and then or a week or two, and then the next one always seems to drop. You know, No Man's Sky seems to then go on to sale, and, you know, Sean Murray all of a sudden finds his Twitter account again and starts posting these cryptic messages. Now, if we have a look to when this expedition is due to go, which is in 4 weeks. So if you look at your calendars, 4 weeks plus give or take another a few days, maybe another week on top of that, and then that's when I think the team will roll out the next expedition. But again, time as always is only going to tell with that. Now, guys, let me just ask you a massive favor. If you have enjoyed this video, do me a favor, leave a like, and if you are new around here, make sure you are subscribed. And also, massive announcement, we have finally got merch on the channel. Hallelujah. You can pick up your God tier swag bags, you can pick up the Vault t-shirts. There's so many different designs, and you can find all of the juicy swaggy merch of Professor Cynical in the video description down below. Anyway, guys, that's everything from me here today. And as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.